What's happening, y'all? This MC Spud, and I'm tuned in with Nolazine, baby.
Okay. So tell the world actually, where you from?
I'm from out the Fischer, New Orleans, Louisiana, out the Fischer, dog side.
Dark side.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, tell them if how it went down back in the day. I'm just an official project by itself.
Man, it was kind of crucial back in the days, but it was a lot of love, and like the dog side, that's on Hindi where the lights shot out at, and come over that, but you're on your own. You heard me?
So growing up, who influenced you to actually become one? Music artist.
Man, to be real with you, man, you wouldn't believe it, but the Lowdown Boys, Rapping T, Titus T, Gangsta Box, MC Morning Time, Robert J, the Lowdown Boys. We used to always try to challenge them, you know what I'm saying? They used to whoop our ass so bad. So me and Code 6 called ourselves the Throwdown Boys. When they got out of the way, they won every talent show. We always won second place and shit. So, that's what influenced me.
Okay. And so, back in the day, they had, talent shows. So, and so tell the people actually, where did you have to actually travel to actually be, in the talent show at?
All right. A lot of talent shows. We was doing high school talent shows, but nigga ain't had no money, so nigga said we gonna get it and rap, and we get in free. But I had won the WILD talent show back in the days and won a recording contract with Mobile Records.
Oh, shout out. Mobile joined, Mobile Records.
Yeah, Mobile. I was a clique, the Mobile clique. Me, Doghouse Posse, Cheeky Black, Rufus Jules, now Deck, Final Approach. We had a nice little bounce clique back there.
Gotcha. So, and let's bring it back for 30 plus years.
All right.
Tell the world actually, what was the first song that you actually put out?
A lot of people don't know, but the first song I ever put out was with Warren Mays. Me and Warren Mays done a song called "Shake That Booty Girl," you heard? And I really wasn't feeling that shit, so the second song, that was the first song. The second song I put out was "Creepin." Them hoes be creeping, you hear?
So if you just mentioned Warren Mays, long live Warren Mays.
Rest in peace.
Okay, so how did that song even came about?
Well, I used to be going to Desire a lot in Florida, me and BG, and I ran across Warren Mays, and he asked me, do I rap? No, we was actually rapping out there, and he heard me rap. He was like, man, you with somebody? I was like, no. He said, man, let's go record. So we just went and recorded, and made the Shake That Booty Girl. But Warren, he liked to do a lot of shit by himself, guitars and shit in there, and I wasn't feeling that, bro. So, that's how that Shake That Booty came about.
Gotcha. So, but you made, your follow-up song, then, I don't know how long it actually took, but Miss T came out with her version.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about it?
Well,
The first time you heard it.
Well, shout out to Miss T, but that's my girl. She gave me a call. She asked me, Spud, you wanna do this song together? And I was like, yeah, we could do it, but a lot of times in my life I was incarcerated. So she went on and she got my permission to do it. Like she said on her interview, she gave me my props. She was like, baby, made her put that song out, but she had my condolence to do it, you know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to Miss T, man, that bitch be banging too.
Have you ever had a chance to actually perform that song with her?
What, the one with me and her?
No,
together in concert?
Your version and her version.
Oh yeah, we done a lot of concerts together, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But that's the original though, them hoes be creeping, that's the number one.
Gotcha. So, like, you know, being from Algiers, you know, the Fischer. So, like, when you was out putting your music, making everybody on like know you, but how did the how did the like rest of the city actually felt about you? Like, but did you know? Did you have any hard times? Like, did any people like try to like downplay you because you was coming from acting from like over the river?
Well, actually, I had a lot of love, bro, over that river, bro, with the Creepin, because I ran with a lot of dudes over the river, and Creepin was like all hoes creep, man. One time in their life they creep, so I knew everybody was gonna feel that, and how Creepin came about when we was in Club Michelle's, and the DJ just was cutting it up, so. I just got on the mic. I'm drunk. I'm feeling good. I got on the mic. Started saying them hoes be creeping. So dude was like, man, you need to go record that. So I recorded, and I got a lot of love from over the river, man. And Club Sensation, Flirts, what that club was on Cleveland, man. Man, I forgot the name of that club. Rumors. You know what I'm saying? So, Iberville, all them people, man, they followed me, you know what I'm saying? And every time I go through concerts, I'm bringing 50 niggas out there Fischer, you hear me? Every time, so we doing our thing. Like, we had a concert in Rumors with Naughty by Nature, in Club Sensation, and I really, felt good about myself. That what made me really get strong into it, because I tore that bitch down, and they kept saying one more time. They wanted me to run Creepin like 3 times, you know what I'm saying? So I felt good about Creepin, but shouts out over the river, but I get love over there. Always did.
So, like, what you think is like the difference from like putting music out back in the day, like versus now?
Cause you know why? Cause we had niggas like Trey 8, Ice Mike. We do our own music. We don't, a lot of rappers these days right now, they using other people's shit, and we was against that. We was against that. That's the difference with me, like, and then, we do our own music. We actually sit in the studio and make beats to our own music. So that's the difference with me and the footwork. You know what I'm saying? We had to go to Hammond, Baton Rouge. We had to go everywhere and do footwork. Put posters up, pass flyers out. Man, we had the internet back in the days, man. Shit, a lot of us would be lit right now.
Like, being in the music industry for over 30 years, like, tell me what you actually enjoy about it, and tell me what you actually hate about it.
All right, well, I like seeing the crowd rocking, bro. I like, that's what I love the most about this rap shit, but I like to see people rocking in the club, and that's what made me do Bounce. But a lot of people sleeping on MC Spud, because I could rap too. I could get on any level a nigga won't get on. You know what I'm saying? But really, the Bounce, T.T. Tucker, that's the king, bro. That's who invented this. So that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? That's who invented the T.T. Tucker. So that's how I feel about that.
And so let's bring it all the way back. So, I'm like, when was the first time you actually met T.T. Tucker?
I actually be hanging with Tucker. First time I met T.T. Tucker was in a block party in the St. Thomas, and he got people over the river in a Fischer, and I got people in St. Thomas, so we used to always bump heads, and he told me one day, like, bro, keep doing it, because, always remember, you after me. That's what he always used to tell me. You come after me, That's my boy, bro. Shouts out to him.
Hey, but he gonna remind everybody, but they came after him.
That's Tucker.
Hey, but it's the truth, though.
That's the truth. He the man. So we done a concert one time, and, Tucker was like, you better go on first. Because if I go on, the crowd gonna be tired, So when he went on, they actually was treating him like a stripper. They was throwing money all over the stage. And I went up there and helped him with the money, picking it up. And when we got back in the back, he was like, come out your pocket. I know you got some of my money. That's my boy, though, but yeah.
If he ain't changed, huh?
He ain't changed, bro. That's Tucker.
Shout out Tucker, man. So, tell the world, for his line. Tell them actually All right, what's the average day like for you?
Well, a couple of months back, the average day was a struggle for me, but you know, right now, my mind right, my mind clear, and you know, a lot of people say, man, nigga too old to be rapping, but I know one thing, I still got it, and you know, the average day, just like my girl them said, the Ghetto Twins, people tell them the same thing, they old, but ain't too many niggas or girls fucking with the Ghetto Twins, you know what I'm saying? I done a lot of shows with them, and you know, it just, my average day is, bro, I'm trying to stay focused, get some money, and I'm going to put another song out. You know what I'm saying? And they going to be shocked.
So you
think about what we should do? A hoes be creeping challenge?
Hey, but they do be creeping.
All day. But, you know, like I see back in the days, watch them hoes when you're sleeping. But now, I'm saying watch them hoes when you're woke.
So like, let's bring it back. So like, when you say watch the hoes when you're sleeping, like, how you came up with that line?
Well, a lot of people say, how you gonna watch them if you're sleeping? But I'm actually telling people and dudes in the world, while you sleeping, them hoes creeping. You know what I'm saying? They get it wrong. You know, they gotta really listen to it. Like, you know, now y'all ain't gotta sleep no more. Watch them hoes when you woke, or you ain't gotta watch them hoes at all.
If anywhere you go, but they still gonna creep.
They still gonna creep. When they creep, I creep.
So like, you know, back in the day when you came with this song, like, like, what you getting on, like, cheating on, anything like that?
Well, you know, fuck, I ain't never caught them cheating, but I'm pretty sure they done anything, you know what I'm saying? A woman gonna be a woman, cause me, you know, they say I was a dog ass nigga, so, you know, I think Miss T was talking about me when she said them dog ass niggas, yeah? Yeah.
And so let's bring it back to the 90s. Like, I want to hear it, out of your mouth. Like, who is the hottest on like record label all the way until like 96, 97?
God damn, let me see. They had a couple of them, but you know, I'm gonna say the mobile click, cause we had Cheeky with the twerk something. We had me with the creeping. We had LaGorda with the yah shit. We had Ruthless Juvenile run that shit. We had Doghouse Posse with the fucking knuckle up nigga, knuckle up, man. We had Debt and Final Approach. We had Ricky B. So to me, I'm gonna say shit, the mobile click. But you know, Big Boy and Cash Money, they was doing anything too. You know, I fuck with Cash Money. I used to fuck with Cash Money a lot.
So from the outside looking in, and I just gotta throw this in. I want you to say it.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, I want you to put mobile click out, like, all before right. New Orleans, the city.
All right.
Who was the highest record label? If a No Limit, Big Boy, or Cash Money?
Whoo, that's a hard one, bro. You know, all of them had their different times, but No Limit was hot as a motherfucker, bro. They had a click, bro. Mystical Fiend, you know.
But you know,
Ghetto Twins.
And the Mystical and Fiend, I think
came from Big Boy.
Yeah, but I think they're with Big Boy.
Chuck, yeah. So, bro, I might say back in the day, bro, it was No Limit. Big Boy now.
Well, Big Boy knows
no shit, they was like a team, man. A lot of people don't know they were like a team. Pete bought them from them.
Hey, it happens like that sometimes, you know. So, but the crazy thing is, like, a lot of people don't know.
Who do you think was the hottest of you?
Me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that because it ain't my interview.
I'm just asking a question because it's a hard damn question to ask, man.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I want to get to some other part about that. Like the crazy part is all, like, you know, back in the day, people don't know. Like, people think like all the artists was beefing and everything was going crazy in New Orleans, but like a lot of artists actually, got along who was on different labels with each other. So like for as your knowledge looking in, like, why you think like, you know, as soon as, you know, but No Limit got on and like Cash Money got on, but they didn't feature other artists anymore, like from like Big Boy or like the Mobile Click or anything like that.
Shit, for one thing, Baby Baby, when he deal with people, you know, like he had his own producer, like Manny Fresh, and you know, Baby didn't allow that shit. But you know, Juvie and BG, all of them, they got along with Mystical and them and all that shit. So I really think it was like the higher people, you know what I'm saying, that ain't want them to do nothing together. But I look at it like if they would have done something together, man, they probably wouldn't be touched right now. But I don't know about P too much because I've never been around P too much. But I've been around Baby, and Baby is the type of dude, if he on you, he gonna focus on you. He don't want you doing nothing with nobody else like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really think it was on a higher thing, you know.
Gotcha. So like, you know, but like bounce music, you know, we gotta talk about the bounce music, but the evolution of it, like, you know. So like so many people think, you know, if the bounce culture changed once Big Freedoms came out. I wanna know, like, far as your knowledge, like when did you see the bounce side actually change? Because, you know, back in the day, bounce music was like some real dudes rapping on beats. Like real gangsters or a dude that was just like a straight man.
Let me see. I think it really changed when Katie Red came out with some shit about put the money on the dresser, and that it's different from the bounce we done because we actually a rap, you know what I'm saying? But they mostly like doing chats, like they doing chats and shit. So I think that's the difference between the bounce now and a lot of dudes not got nothing against gay people, but a lot of gay people doing that kind of bounce now. And I feel like, right now, New Orleans got some hard rappers right now, man. And somebody need to reach out to them because, they got people like Great White Styles and my people, they whole tree. They cold. Styles, Law 150, Big Reek, Shot Rocket, Capo, Glaze. They got a whole lot of cold rappers, bro. And if I had the bread to do it, bro, they the ones I'd take.
Just the Fischer project alone probably have over like 15 to like 20 artists. But like, the problem is in New Orleans, we don't have that many platforms.
Yeah.
So like most people gonna look to me. So, but I go and do what I can.
Yeah,
But I feel like we need more platforms, and we also like, but the artists in New Orleans don't realize but the difference from putting out music back in the day versus now. Back in the day, it cost a lot of money.
Cost a lot of money.
So now artists think stuff free, but they don't really get it. Like ain't nothing really free.
We like back in the days when I put the Undertaker out, it was like for the first set was like $6,000-7,000 plus $2,800 for the album cover. And I used to deal with Pen and Pixel. You ever heard of them?
No.
Well, 8 Ball and MJG hooked us up with them,
Okay.
And I was under Triple Beam Records on Undertaker, and it's a lot of money, bro, because you got to buy, you got to promote. A lot of people, we promoted with T-shirts, hats, MC Spud T-shirt, hats, handkerchief, you know what I'm saying? And it costs a lot of money, bro, because you got to do a lot of traveling, too.
And I'm also like, so many rappers now don't realize back in the day, like a lot of music artists didn't shoot music videos because the music videos was over $10,000.
Hell yeah, that shit was high. Like I done a video with this dude Sankari 86, which is called "I'm Gonna Do You Something Dirty." You know what I'm saying? I put the video out, but I didn't do no promotion. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody go on YouTube and look at it, MC Spud and Sankari 86, you'll see the video. It's a nice video, but I really didn't do no promotion. But like, I got Tucker in the video too, in there too.
Right. And see, and like that, and then bring it back to like something I also said, like, you could be a music artist, like, everything is kind of a couple $100 now to put out music.
Yeah,
but the problem is, these artists are paid for a music video and like forget promotion. Like they forget they gotta pay the media, the everything like that. And they just looking for the media to actually do it for free. And like, that's why I was saying more like, like we gotta get more business minded down here.
We do. And,
but the problem is we don't have no real infrastructure because like artists don't have nobody telling them like all this costs. You need a PR. You need a press kit. But you need a lot of stuff to actually get to the next level. For somebody to actually mess with you.
A lot of rappers down here don't get no radio play.
Right. Well,
why is that?
So let's go. Okay, we can jump on that. Like back in your day, I want you to like kind of able to like explain the process of like getting on the radio.
All right, like we had to give money up to get on the radio.
Still, it was still to the day.
They'll put you on what that is, slam it or jam it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And if they jam it, bro, and they call you down there, you get it. You go down there. They're gonna talk a price with you to get in rotation, which is play it.
Hey, but it still wasn't free.
It still wasn't free. You got to.
Hey, like even they jammed it, you still wasn't free. Like I didn't know that. Like I thought it was a voting process, and like everybody called up. I want to hear that song, and the people was gonna put it out there for free. So I didn't know you still had to pay for that.
Yeah,
so
you
teaching me something.
Just like DJs. You go up to the DJ, they might not play your song. You go up to them, give them $100. Man, play this bitch about 3-4 times.
That's that one time while you right there.
That's what I had to do with Creepin. I had to go in the DJ booth, bro, play Creepin. What is that, man? Let's play it one time, bro. Give a nigga $100. You play about 3-4 times, you're stuck in the buzz. Cause once I got the buzz with Creepin, I had to give me a promoter. I had the best promoter that could ever be. It's called Bobby Marchand.
I remember that name.
And Bobby Marchand, like, he had me everywhere, like, Jamaica, and Houston, Lafayette, Shreveport, and, he had a nigga all over. But what I like about him, he was a real businessman. And before I even get to Shreveport, I got half of my money already.
Yeah, but you're supposed to get, like most artists don't know, you're supposed to get, as soon as you get booked, you're supposed to send one. They will send one on that deposit. Yeah. And like, as soon as you make it to the show, you're supposed to get the back end. Yeah, because he dealt with contracts. So they got the deposit in there, free hotels, everything free. And that's part of your rider.
Yeah, everything free. I used to go down there to the concerts on buses and shit. 50, 60 deep. Yeah.
And so you bring the whole Fischer.
Bring down to the whole Fischer.
So like every time you had a show, so what you just like what you just ask everybody like, hey, who rolling?
Well, sometimes we used to have a limousine we call a Limolac, you heard me? And we'll pull up in a limousine and whoever jumping in there, then we got cars behind us. So, they already know when the concert coming up because they promote it on the radio. So they know.
So you used to bring the whole Fischer?
Man, I used to bring down the whole Fischer till the people got to the point where we had a concert in the Riverboat Hallelujah. And Baby was giving it. Baby was at the door. And I walked up with the whole Fischer down there. Baby put me to the side and said, they're going to come out your money, huh? So I had to tell them, look, some of y'all got to pay me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I used to bring that whole Fischer with me, man.
So, like, asking that. So, being one of those artists actually making it out the Fischer, like, putting it on the map through the whole city.
Yeah.
Like, how did you felt the first time you heard on the youth? Was it being from the Fischer, like putting it on the map? How was it like for you the first time you heard that boy? Skip mention. The Fischer Project. To the world.
Well, Skip actually
stayed the Fischer. Yeah, I know that, but I just want you to run.
And I don't know if Skip remember, but we helped Skip Mama move out the Fischer. So. When he said that, I was like, a lot of people probably didn't know that, but I liked it when he said that because he said it real,
That was
straight Hollywood, you know that. But I'm old school Fischer Project, like the throwback.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard someone mention like the Fischer, just like globally like that, like.
Yeah. Man, I had that Fischer on my back for a long time, but with Creepin and Undertaker, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and I be looking at a lot of your interviews, and a lot of people don't get at West Bank props.
Right.
But just check it out.
Hey, so that's why I was telling you, actually, I want you to kind of chime on about how, basically, how people treated you back in the day, it was just coming from off the West Bank.
I had to take their respect because, I see we doing concerts We got from off the West Bank, man, we got MC Thick, this man selling, Tim Smooth, Bust Down, you know what I'm saying? They got me, Code 6, Trey 8. We had a nice little West Bank clique, but, you know, like, at first it was like Q93, like when Creepin was hot, it was always Spud, come on, Spud, do it. But when it died down, you know, they treat the West Bank a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put Creepin out, and he ain't coming out with no more. Then I put Undertaker out, which Undertaker sold more than Creepin, you know, because I was under Mobile Click with Creepin, and I was under Triple Beam Street Players with the Undertaker. So, you know, like, I went to this distributing company in Baton Rouge called Gonzalez, and I looked at the top 10 bounce, and I was in the top 5 with Creepin, but I was in the top 3 with Undertaker. But the most local rapper ever sold local tape, you guess who that was? Can you take a guess?
What you just say?
It was Warren Mays. Warren Mays sold Get It Girl. He sold a lot of records. And Tucker.
Well, but I just interviewed, I'm like, Bust Down, and he said something like he was one of the first people down here that actually go platinum.
Yeah, with Luke.
Yeah, but I said he's, I'm still learning history too. You know, I just got that. You know, I just want to see how you felt about it.
Yeah, Bust Down, that's my boy. He I want to do a song with Bust Down called A Hot Pocket. You hear? It's called She Got a Hot Pocket. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for you, Bust Down, boy.
If he in Texas too.
Yeah, I know it. And look, I actually was on a tour with Luke Skywalker now. Man, I was actually on a tour with them, and tour went good. You know, I made a lot of money on that tour, but you know, when I remember when Bust Down signed with them, and Luke Skywalker really took a lot of Bust Down songs, man. I don't know if he want to say it, but yeah, he took a lot of Bust Down that popped that thing and all that shit.
And so, how do you feel about that? Like, you know, like how you feel about Luke doing that, and also how you feel about people always coming down here and actually taking our culture?
Shit, man, I don't like that shit. I don't respect that shit because a lot of people don't know. Doghouse. If you listen to Doghouse Posse first CD, the same beat that Deck made, Cardi B and Gorilla right now on that song, on that same beat. I forgot the name of the song Gorilla and Cardi B got, but it was Doghouse Posse beat, which Deck made under Mobile Joe. So I don't respect that shit. They taking our shit, bro, and you know that's why we need to come together. We need to come together, bro, and you know help each other, bro. We need Baby, P, all of them, man. Come get some of these people down here, man.
Gotcha. So tell us, actually, I'm like, what's next for you?
Well, right now, I done a video with me and Tucker, man, and I'm trying to get this dude to release it to me, cause Tucker on my back about it. He every day he see me, man. When that nigga ever do, you know? So what's next for me, man? I'm gonna try to do one more CD, bro, because everybody tell my nigga, oh, I got to show him, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to call it the last fuck around, you hear me? So, be looking for that, man. I'm working on it now.
All right, and also, but last but not least, tell the world, actually on like, where can they find you at? On social media and everywhere.
You can find me on YouTube, bro, under MC Spud. You can find me on Instagram under MC Spud. And, you can find me in the Fischer.
But all right, we done.
All right, shouts out, baby.